Welcome to my first studio vlog. I guess this isn't really my first because in the past I have made sort of studio vlogs and never really committed to it. But I've decided that I'm going to commit to making studio vlogs at least once a month in between other videos, maybe more frequent if they become easier to do than singular craft videos. So I've been working this week on a restock for Etsy. My Etsy is pretty much one-off unique items, not multiples of anything. I do have some things which would be multiples, some printed things, but generally jewellery, homeware, accessories, like they're usually one-off things. I like to take old and broken or old and unloved and repurpose them, as well as sometimes mixing in new. So I do a kind of upcycling of a lot of stuff. The main theme in my Etsy store is Cottagecore, itchy, because I am a practicing pagan. So I do things like rejuvenate old, ugly, dirty boxes back to lovely again, and then turn them into travel altars. This is one that has just been listed on my Etsy. Or taking old, ugly things that just can't be fixed the way they are and completely revamp them. This one is actually Pinterest famous. This has been on my Pinterest for a number of years because I kept it as a display piece, and only recently this month decided to put it on my Etsy. It has had something like 800,000 likes and shares and all of that nonsense, and it's still going strong. I still get notifications every single day on Pinterest about this one little unit. So it's finally on my Etsy. And then we have things like this, which is a jewellery organizer. You put your earrings in the mesh, you put your bracelets or your necklaces on the hook, stands up by itself, stick it up there. There we go. I have many things. Random, that is a jewellery organizer, a little cap, and I've resined the base. It's kind of a random hodgepodge of whatever I have salvaged when I've been out thrifting. This was handmade. This I did the top. This was just a little wooden trinket box which I cleaned up, made pretty, added this on the top, painted and sealed it. These are some, I have to show you these. These are adorable. I recently got these, just a little set of 3. These are handmade little candles in clay pots. These were in my local thrift store and I thought they were so cute. I was going to turn them into little cauldrons, but I think I might just sell them as they are because they're adorable and the boxes are cute too. There we go, that's what they are. I got them at a price that I can resell them on sort of reasonably, like cheap. So I might just resell them instead of turn them into cauldrons, because I feel like sometimes you don't need to always updo anything. But look at the mess. This is the real reason for today's studio vlog. A lot of packaging arrived of boxes that I've been using for the new stuff. A lot of mess. I'm not very organized this week. I need to clear all this up, reorganize. I'm going to zoom out. And I've got stock to put away. Something on the floor. I've got carpets to clean. I've got more things here to put away. This is my workroom. This is my studio, and as you can see, it's a mess. I've also got a tea towel here. I buy tea towels and turn them into bags. I will show you some of the bags. This is my craft room curtains that I washed that are hanging up. I was drying them, and my son's hoodie. This is the reality of real life. Look at the mess in my living room. So yeah, I make bags, or I buy bags that are already got a print on them and upcycle them, or I'll make bags from scratch. This is my favourite bag ever. This is my bag. We've got this one which is double-sided, but these are made from tea towels. Oh, there's this one here. This was actually made from a wall hanging, and it has a matching little pouch inside. There's the other side of it. These are all on my Etsy, I think, apart from the, I don't know if these ones are on there yet. I don't think these ones are, but the other bags are. I also have these ones that I'm working on. I've got a set of maybe 6 of these. I've only done 2 so far. They're embellished, as you can see. Basically, my little shop is the kind of things that is not something disgusting, by the way. That was wood stain. I spilled it on my chair. It's from that jar. Basically, everything is sort of cottagecore, sort of maybe grandma core, and just whatever takes my fancy. Etsy is not my main job. I'm an author. I write books. My books do really well. So that is my main income and my main job, which means I don't spend a lot of time dedicated to my Etsy shop. So sometimes it gets pretty empty and I have to cram like 1 or 2 weeks of making new products, which is what I'm doing now, because I realised that my jewellery and such are really, really low in stock. I need to show you this box. This one was nice. This was really ugly when it came. Really dirty. Not attractive in any way. And once I cleaned it up and then put some dark wax into the pattern of the box and polished it up, it turned out really nice. Like, it was surprising. If you just, I wish I took before pictures because it was horrendous. It looked like an ugly beat up tin box. I can't open this with one hand. I really need to find my camera stand. So this, nope, can't open it. I'll try laying it down again. Oh, there we go. So this is a tarot box. Well, that's what I've made it into. So it comes with a complete tarot deck and the instructions, like so. And it is really pretty. I think it's brass. And it's got a slight tarnish to it. So in places, the camera's not really picking up. In places, like here, it looks like petrol on water. It's really pretty. It would look really nice on someone's altar. But I also make tarot bag pouches too, if you're somebody that prefers carrying your tarot bags. I've got this one to go on my shop, and I've got a set that's already listed. But sometimes I come across the weirdest, most unusual things that I decide to upcycle. This is a little set 3. It's a little toadstool teapot set, dinner set, sorry. I added a frog to it, repainted the whole thing because it was really weather worn. There's another seat in there, and that's for like a little fairy garden or just for decoration. I'll take you over here. This is really just get to know my work kind of a video. This is not one that I've done, but this one is. She was salvaged as a broken fairy ornament. She lost her wings, but I decided not to give her new wings, and I just painted her as is. I sealed up the holes where the wings were because I thought she looked pretty as she was. But I also do have ones that I've lost. Where have I put them? I do have 2 more. Oh, there they are, behind all my salvage. These are things that I have also made over for my Etsy. These are salvaged candy jars, candy boxes. So most of them are on Etsy. And then here are 2 more salvaged figurines. That's going to fall if I put that there. These were a set of 2 fairies that were from a winter collection. They had fluffy skirts, no wings. They had, for some reason, wings broken off fairy ornaments seems to be the most common way to find old ones. So their skirts were horrendously filthy. Pulled them off, I repainted them. I did one in the silver and I did one in a gold theme. But I even repainted their faces and everything. I don't know if it's going to focus on her. I created them brand new wings from resin. So these are brand new. Stuck in there really well. I had to sculpt some hair and fix some things up. Because when I get these ornaments, usually there's bits broken or missing. I have to fill them in and sculpt them. I'd redid her hair too. It had a big chunk out where the wings had been broken out of. I also gave this one a rose because she hadn't been looking at anything in her hand, just staring into her palms like a weirdo. So they're complete. They are also on my Etsy. What else? What else? An overview of my room. This room is a work in progress. All of this on the, oh, that is my dog. Ignore him. He's a little diva. He sleeps most of the time. Most of this is getting moved to an extension that we're building right at my door. We've been working on that. I do have videos of my garden and things we've been doing on another channel, but I've not really been bothering with it, so it's kind of at a halt right now. But we've cleared this whole space and we're building an outside summer house. It's kind of like a massive greenhouse space, and these things will be moving out there once that is ready, because it's got to be weatherproof and it's got to have a heater in it. So that's going to be an extension of my house, and we're putting some tables out there, so I'll have more like surface space. But yeah, this is really just an introductory sort of, this is my messy craft room. I really need to clean it. Why is there packaging up there? I have no idea why that's up there. But I need to clear all this, find homes for all of this. This is usually my packing sort of boxes, stickers, anything to do with sending out parcels, the freebies that I put in, business cards and free stickers. It's not the best organized right now, but it's kind of working for me. And as you can see, my storage goes all the way to the ceiling. I don't know why that one is sticking out. I should push that back in. I've probably taken something out of it. But I draw, paint, sew, craft, upcycle as a hobby. My main thing is my books. So if you like to read romance books, usually contemporary romance, Asian drama or fantasy romance, then all the links will be below. But let me know what you think of my style, I guess. And if you want to see more videos like this, if you're a watcher of my crafts on here already, I've got more videos coming. I've been on hiatus right now. I had a bit of a cancer scare. I had to go through biopsies and tests and mammograms. They found a lump and I'm awaiting surgery to have it removed. But it's not cancerous. So that's good. But it did cause me to have a bit of a month's hiatus with the stress, going through all the tests and then waiting on the results. And then I feel like I just had a bit of a, not a breakdown, but after all that stress and finding out it wasn't cancer, it felt like I just had a moment of ugh, and I just couldn't do anything mentally for like 2 weeks. I just felt like I needed that time to recover from all the stress, because I'm somebody that does not put out their emotions out there. I keep it all internalized. I keep it all pushed down. I just get through the problem as it comes to me. I don't try and think about it, but I obviously was there in the back of my mind, because once I got the results, it all came spewing out in relief. So yeah, I had a bit of a hiatus, but don't worry, more craft videos are coming. I'm getting back on my feet. My book is in progress right now, so I'm having to write a chapter every single day, which takes up most of my time. And these are also things that I've upcycled, but this one is not on my Etsy. This is for my personal use, as is this one. This is I think this was a Quality Street tin. I added a knob to it. I even resined the top of this one and made them all pretty. I'm very much into recycle, reuse when I can. These are boxes that I have cleaned up, repaired and rejuvenated that currently are not on my Etsy, because I like to find purpose for boxes before I sell them. This one's a bit funky. I like to either turn them into travel altars or give them a purpose rather than just sell a box. So yeah, if you like paper crafts, go check out some of my other videos too, because I do a lot of paper craft stuff, tutorial wise, and just sort of craft with me's. But I hope to see you in better studio vlogs, where I'm doing more than just giving you a rundown of my style, who I am and what I do. I work from home, obviously. I don't know if I showed you this side. This also needs cleaned up. This is the mess that I have to deal with this week. But today is Friday. I have to write a chapter today. I have a Monday to Friday work rota when it comes to being an author. So I will not write on a Saturday or Sunday. I will do other things on a Saturday and a Sunday. I also am a mum to 2 kids, 2 autistic kids. I am also autistic. And so yeah, life can be kind of hectic at times. So Saturday, Sunday will be the day I probably do something about the mess of this room, and also clean my carpets. This is the main walkway from, oh, there's Tigger. This is the main walkway from my garden. So everybody walks through here if they want to go outside. And I also have a workshop out there. In that workshop is my wood workshop. So anything woodwork. I have a greenhouse. This is all in progress. This garden got started a couple of summers ago and is very slow in getting done. We did mostly that side during the summer. I will take better video probably in the future. I guess this is part of a studio vlog too, because that is my woodworking workshop. I will be using that more in the next few months because I've got some things to change around in there before I do start using that more. My garden is a work in progress. I do have videos on it. I might move them to this channel, we shall see. But yeah, until the next studio vlog, this is pretty much the chaos I'm going to deal with. I might be nice and film some cleaning up, so you might get to see me clean up this mess over the weekend if I can remember to film it. And I will catch you in the next one.